So my name is, as we said, is Lisa Dolezal. I'm the president and founder of Fieldworks Supply Company. We are a young, small company here out of Portland, and we're a couple years old. We've been in the marketplace now since September of 2013. We are, which one is it the? Yeah. We make men's natural grooming products, all natural, featuring bentonite clay, and really our brand story is all about talking to that guy. And so one of the things that we do is that when we created Fieldworks Supply Company, we wanted to have kind of a mantra about what the company is and what we're about, and keeping it simple. And this is what we believe. So in today's complicated world of high tech and everything, we wanted to just kind of drill it down to simple. So, and also about the brand story. So, it used to be a man could walk outdoors and take in a clean lungful of air and feel right with the world. Used to be you could dig your hands into the rich earth and come up with nothing but honest paper. These modern times are more polluted, more complicated, more dishonest than they need to be. So what do we believe in? That when your knuckles crack, it means rain is coming. When the sun goes down, it's time to make camp. That hard work, determination, and integrity are cornerstones to success. And finally, and this is why I'm here today to talk about our giving program, is that giving back is essential. And so more style bullshit. So again, as I said, we've only been out of the marketplace since September of last year. So last year was just getting going, so we weren't able to sit down and actually put an initiative together, put something together for a giving program. So this year, it was time to start giving back. And so when we sat down, we came up with a criteria of what we needed to do. And so we came up with our Good Works Giving Initiative. And again, we're a consumer product brand. So we wanted to create a charitable program that is simple, effective, and sustainable. Again, this is a busy time for the company, so we couldn't have a big complicated program that took a lot of resources. So we needed to really keep it simple, but effective and also sustainable. We wanted to ensure that the program works to build brand awareness. Again, it's one thing just to write a check, but because we're young and we're not at critical mass for brand awareness, we also wanted to build that component into the program. Has pass-along value, again, through social, through word of mouth. Something that was simple, but also that you could tell somebody about and then they could take advantage of the program. And then creates brand loyalty. So it had to be something that we felt was really something that people could get behind. And then obviously we wanted to create sales. So that's a component to this. And has staying power year after year. So we wanted to create something that was effective, but also we didn't have to recreate the wheel every year. So it had staying power. So again, in our Good Works Giving Initiative, what we've done is we've created a program, and really the genesis of how this happened after we had our criteria was I was approached by my son's PTA, and if any of you have kids or know people that this is the time of pies and gift wrapping sales and all of these things. And so when I was approached by the PTA, and they set a table, and it's a very labor intensive. I mean, you send it home, you write the check, you do all this stuff. So I was like, how can we start to, how can perhaps Fieldworks get involved with the PTA and through our Good Works program and create some giving that gets back to the school, but yet is all the criteria that we have. And then how can we also get that to other organizations? So what the Good Works program is we give 15% of sales back to an organization or foundation. And what we've done is we've created a coupon code specific to the organization that so when somebody comes into our website and purchases, purchases our product and then uses this coupon code, 15% of that purchase goes directly back to that organization. We have visual assets. So again, we wanted to make it turnkey for the school and the other 2 organizations that we work with. We wanted to make it turnkey, so they didn't have to do anything. So we created posters that went up around the school. We created a PDF that went out into newsletters. We also created Facebook ads that also were to tell about the program. So again, all of these things were turnkey, so we could just get it out there and then they could do the work. And then we needed tracking and reporting capabilities. Well, the beauty about this is that through our online sales with the coupon code, you automatically have tracking and reporting capabilities. And why that's important is we want to make sure that for our tracking and capabilities for IRS and auditing, and also to show the organization how well it's doing, and also so we can send them tracking and reporting information while we're also sending the checks. And again, the beauty of this is we want to be able to adapt this program throughout the year. So this is an ongoing program. So yes, holiday is a big deal. So we create our assets and messaging around holiday, but then we go into Valentine's Day. And again, a lot of this is based around our holidays for peak sales around men's products. So Valentine's Day is another one that we will do this with, as well as big one, Father's Day, graduation. So we've got really 3 key times during the year that we can then create different assets. Same program, just different assets, get it out to the organizations that we work with to have them get it out to their members. So this is an example of the poster that we did, and this is up here, is, again, it's like the holiday season for man gifts that keeps on giving. Okay, so what you have brand awareness for us, Shop Fieldworks Supply Company. You also see here that, right here you've got what we're about, the product, and it's about any product that you purchase on our site. But then we say a little bit about introducing the Fieldworks Good Works program. This holiday season, shop fieldworkssupply.com, and we'll donate 15% of your purchase to this fine organization. Well, we kept that blank so that, again, we could fill it in with Roseway Heights PTA and then the coupon code with RWH15. And we work with 2 other organizations, and then we created that, and so it's easy to do. You're not recreating any of the assets. You're just adding in the organization and then the coupon code. And then a little bit about the company and what we're doing. So really excited about this. And again, we've just been doing this since the middle of November. So our program outcomes. We work with the Roseway Heights PTA, also South Metro Professional Firefighters Foundation, and this was a customer of ours down in Denver who loved our products, who we sent some gift baskets to for their foundation. So we reached out to him and said, hey, we have this program, would you like to be a part of it? So we created a coupon code, sent them all the assets, and again, they reached out to their members, and it's been a really great success. And then we also work with a NFL agency down in Southern California that supports Children's Foundation. So we reached back out to them, and so again, with the same assets, so they got it out to their Facebook feeds. They got it out to put it in their newsletter, and then again, and the beauty about this program is that you can email it, send it to somebody that might not even be associated with the foundation or the PTA or grandma on the East Coast, and send that to them and say, hey, here's a way to support this foundation and get some great gifts for whomever. Like I said, we started the program in November, and to date have raised through product sales $1,500 for the organization, and it's still going. So Yeah, very exciting. And the organizations love the program because it's turnkey and it's ongoing. So it just doesn't stop and end. It's ongoing, and they do nothing.
Do you have anything on your website or on like when you're camping out to say if you'd like to donate to one of these 3 items of code to use, or is it just for people who see the flyers or see that?
At this point, it's just for people that see the flyers, but, and again, this was a pilot program, so now, you know, we'll sit down and one of the things that we recognize is that we do need to do that. The bigger thing here is even for Portland Metro is to create coupon codes for any of them. So as you come on and you look, and if you're buying it and you're in the Portland area, you could then just pick what school you want those dollars to go to.
And I would submit not doing that, because then you can't track the effectiveness of your Board of
Right.
campaigning, right? And so, and then you're also just giving 15% away across the board.
Right.
You know, and so that's not really, I mean, that's not sustainable.
Right, but you're not, the customer doesn't save 50% off.
No,
So it's not just a coupon code, it's a donation.
It's a pay it forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the takeaways here is simple is best, again, for a whole host of reasons, whether it be resources in the organization, but also it's got to be simple for people to understand when you get it out there. Also, a Goodwill campaign does not have to be separate from driving sales and brand awareness. As a matter of fact, it should be all integrated, and we found that to be the case with this campaign. And then finally, the right campaign builds ongoing brand champions. So, you know, we have not only the people that we work with at these, at, you know, the Roseway Heights or the Firemen's Foundation or even the NFL agency that we work with, we start to build these champions that talk about the company and then reach out to us for other ideas. So you're starting to build that awareness. So, so the next step for us really is, because now we're getting asked to do this with several organizations, is with that criteria of, okay, what are the organizations that then we want to do this with? And so that would be the next step as we move forward into 2015.
How many of you volunteer for or work for a nonprofit? Almost everybody here. So you all know how, and it's my favorite term, resource constrained they are, right? And that just means they don't have a lot of money, they don't have a lot of people to help them out. So what's brilliant about this campaign is it's designed and prepackaged and replicable. So you just hand it over to them, they fill out their name of their organization and the code, and we're done. So the more that you can do that kind of thing, the more likely it is that they're going to take it and run with it. And they'll become your best advocates. But if you say, hey, we'd love to help, how can we help? Well, all of a sudden you created a problem for them. Because they're like, oh, I gotta think about how I can, you know, they're great, I want to leverage them, but I don't have the time to think and design a program. So if you come with a pre-designed program, much more likely to take off. So really well done, very nicely done. Yeah, thank you.